Coming up, we're going to be talking about Marvel's What If Season 2, The Bear Season 3, and much more. But before we go any further, make sure you do hit that subscribe button to keep up with the latest Disney Plus news. Hi everyone, it's Roger here from What's On at DisneyPlus.com. It's time for a quick Disney Plus news roundup. Let's start off talking about The Bear, because the FX network has officially confirmed that The Bear is going to be returning for a third season. Not a huge surprise, to be honest, because let's be honest, it was a huge success when it dropped on to Hulu in the United States and on Disney Plus around the world. It has got lots of nominations for awards. It was a big hit in terms of the Nielsen streaming chart in the US on Hulu, and I'm gonna be honest, it is one of my favorite shows on Disney Plus here in the UK. Love it. I really enjoy it, so it's great to see this one coming back for a third season. No word yet on when this is going to be coming. Looks like it's going to be in 2024. Obviously they've got to film it. And obviously with the strikes going on, nothing's going to be starting too soon. But again, with it being like half-hour comedy series, not a lot of special effects, anything like that, so it means that they can kind of knock it out much quicker. But yeah, so hopefully this arrives on our screens pretty soon. But obviously you can watch the first two seasons right now on Hulu in the United States and on Disney Plus around the world. But I'd love to know your thoughts on there being a third season of The Bear in the comments below. Good news if you're a Taylor Swift fan and you like Dancing with the Stars, the good news is that Disney has confirmed that on the 21st of November, the theme for the night is going to be Taylor Swift. So not a huge surprise. They've kind of been teasing this for a while and kind of got out there. And yeah, I think this is just going to be big news for the show overall. Obviously Taylor Swift right now is huge. 1989 has been a huge hit when it's been re-released on Spotify. I've been listening to it. It's one of my favourite albums of hers. But yeah, so there'll be lots of music and stuff. We don't yet know what songs they're going to be performing or anything like that, or whether or not Taylor Swift will even be on the show. She has been on there in the past, but who knows? I mean, she's rather busy. And also the day before, she's going to be at the Chiefs game because it's going to be on Monday Night Football. So yeah, it's a little bit of crossover event and stuff there. But yeah, so if you're a fan of Taylor Swift, make sure you check out the new episode of Dancing with the Stars on the 21st. And obviously tonight there will be another episode in the US and Canada. But let us know, are you watching the show? Love to hear your thoughts on that in the comments below. Let's now talk about Marvel Studios' What If, because Disney put out a new press release yesterday indicating some of the things that are going to be coming to Disney Plus over the holiday season. Most of which we already knew. There wasn't anything massively a surprise in there. But one of the big ones that was confirmed was that Marvel Studios' second season of the animated series What If will be coming over the holiday season. No word yet on what date that's going to be. Yeah, it could be anything to do with this one, but it's kind of hard to know exactly what date they'll be putting on it. Whether or not it's Christmas Day, whether or not they're going to do a binge drop, whether they're going to drop them weekly. Personally, I think they would be better off doing like a few episodes to kind of start off and then just dropping them weekly to kind of keep that Marvel thing going, unless they're kind of going with the exact opposite idea now of where they actually want to kind of just get it out there and let the thing go and kind of, in some ways, let the Marvel hype come down a little bit. Maybe that's the idea of this thing, like with the binge drop for Echo, where they actually don't want it being stretched out too much. But I don't know. Personally, I like it being weekly rather than being all at once, but it's hard to know exactly what they're going to be doing with this one. In the second season, the Watcher continues the journey as our guide through the vast multiverse, introducing brand new and familiar faces throughout the Marvel Cinematic Universe. The animated anthology series questions, revisits, and twists classic Marvel Cinematic moments with an incredible voice cast that includes most of the stars who will reprise their iconic roles. The brand new series, we're going to see Peggy Carter team up with Natasha Romanoff. She'll be going up against the Hydra Stomper and Steve Rogers. There's also going to be additional characters appearing in the series, including Yondu, a young Peter Parker, Ego. You've also got Shang-Chi, Valkyrie, Korg, Tony Stark, and many more. I'm really looking forward to watching the second season of What If. I really enjoyed the first one. I think with this whole thing going on with the multiverse and stuff, it's great to see this one coming out. It's also been confirmed we're going to be getting a third season, but the animation stuff seems to be a little bit slower on the kind of release than I was expecting. So I think it might be a couple of years maybe till we see that one there. And maybe that might nicely just close off the multiverse. But I think the great thing about the What If series is it's never ending. They can just continue to keep doing this stuff. But are you excited about the return of What If? Let us know in the comments below. In that same email from Disney that was all about the holiday season, it did confirm that we're going to be getting a brand new holiday special arriving on Disney Plus around the world on Christmas Day on December the 25th. This brand new special is called Doctor Who Holiday Special, The Church on Ruby Road. So this is going to be the very first special that we'll see at Ncuti Gatwa as the new Doctor. So we've got the 3 specials dropping, 1 coming this month, 2 next month, and then that will set up for Ncuti Gatwa taking over in the last episode of the 3rd special, which is kind of seeing David Tennant return. Really looking forward to seeing the Doctor return, looking forward to seeing a brand new Doctor coming in, and this will all be getting ready then for next year, when the brand new series arrives on Disney Plus around the world, and on here in the UK we can watch it on the BBC. But yeah, great to see this one confirmed. It isn't Christmas Day unless we've got a Christmas special. I watch it every year, always like it. And this year I can literally say to my, on Christmas Day when, the family around and we've got our, roast turkey and we've got our presents and stuff, and it's Doctor Who time on Sunday afternoon in the UK, it'll be like, oh, come on, I need to watch this. This is work. I need to watch it. We have to. So that's the way I'm looking at it. But yeah, let us know if you're excited about the upcoming special. I'd love to hear your thoughts on that in the comments below. Our question of the day comes from Andrew, who says, I'll be watching the new seasons of Futurama, but why can't they do 20 or 22 episodes per season like The Simpsons? The upside to 10 episodes of Futurama is a more attention to detail. So I see this coming up quite a lot, and it quite often gets brought up, not just with like Futurama, but with shows as a whole. We used to have long seasons of shows. 20 plus episodes was very standard for American TV series, because that's what the US system was kind of built on. It was built on the syndication of putting them out there and just long seasons, lots of episodes, just kind of churning through on the channels and stuff. And that was how a lot of the big successful shows made their money, was just kept going and going. Now, what a lot of people don't necessarily remember is those they all remember, all the ones that weren't very good and didn't have very many seasons or only 1 season, we rarely ever saw again. But in the world of streaming, everything has changed. Now they're more focused on smaller, limited series, shorter runs. And there's a couple of reasons for this. Obviously, it's cost. Kind of funny, and I will say this so many times, of here in the UK, 6 episode seasons was standard. That's been like that since as far back as I can remember, way back even in the 70s and so on, with like Monty Python and like, the Fawlty Towers and, all those kind of shows. They were always just 6 episodes, and that was kind of normal. The good thing is with shorter seasons is it allows the actors and stuff to be doing lots of different projects, because this was a reason why you never really saw like Hollywood actors being in a TV series, because if you wanted to be in like Grey's Anatomy, you'd be in it for like 9 months, 10 months of the year because of so many episodes. With these shorter limited series, they can pop in, do a couple of months, and then they can go on, and that's why we have seen a lot of big stars starring in shows. Things like Futurama, the big reason why that one is not going to be long seasons is because it's not on network television. Other shows like American Dad and Simpsons and stuff, they've got orders from Fox, which obviously is still the television network, and they're still trying to fill the schedule the way it has been working for years. And we're seeing, that whole idea of network shows, they are just slowly disappearing. We're not going to have that many more of them left as they kind of just get shorter seasons. But yeah, we those kind of days are long gone. They're just not cost effective anymore. And the way we watch television has drastically changed, where you just turn on the TV and you'd watch 1 episode and it kind of had a start and an end, and it was, that kind of show where it didn't matter if you'd seen the previous seasons or anything more. Usually you could kind of just watch that one. Very different to things now with streaming. But I'd love to know, do you think we should see Futurama, should it have longer seasons or these new short 10 season episode things? I'd love to hear your thoughts on that in the comments below. Remember to go check us out over at whatsondisneyplus.com. I'll be back tomorrow with another news update. Check out yesterday's news video, and I shall see you guys soon. Laters.